let me tell you guys, Will Levis and everything, I kept telling everybody is overhyped, overrated. I was in the Sam D. Shout out to the Sam D. Make sure you go look him up. I told you guys he is overrated. He was overrated in college. He had a good junior year, but his senior year was mid. Plus, in big games, he was not playing that great. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, look, y'all can go by these numbers and by all of this stuff. Anthony Richardson, the reason they picked Anthony Richardson is because, remember, the Eagles have one of their offensive coordinators, I believe, over there. Not their OC, but one of the people on offense, they went to be the offensive coordinator for the Colts. So the Colts is all right. It's like, all right, bet. The head coach the offensive coordinator for the Eagles went to the Cardinals. So that's why the Cardinals got a lineman, because Kyler Murray, watch that dude turn Kyler Murray around. Kyler Murray is not a bad player. Now, back to Levis, whatever you want to call that dude. They were hyping that dude up because they needed their QB. They needed a white boy. I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all keep telling me race don't exist. Well, it seemed like it does. Especially when they're trying to keep promoting this position. They lowballed and everything. They wanted to lowball Lamar Jackson because they wanted to keep the quarterbacks and everything basically down. They wanted to keep their number around. But watch what I tell you. Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert's going to get 200 plus guaranteed money. Now, I don't know what the overall contract's going to be, but the guarantees is what you look for as a player. And all these fans, all you Baltimore Raven fans, and also that one dude who come by, I'm not going to mention his name because he ain't even worth my time of day. You want to get mad and throw names at me, calling me. Let me tell you guys, Uncle Tom is basically a form of endearment. Do you know that's after a man named Tom, a black man who helped educate our people, who helped teach our people how to read and how to write, how to get up out of their situation? Do y'all know why they have us use that term? Because white folks is looking at our stupid behind because we don't know our history. So before you use a word, sir, go do your research on the real one. Don't just be one of these fake woke people on the internet trying to get clout. Now, back to Will Levis. I told everybody, me and Q Lee told everybody. We told everybody that Will Levis is overrated. He's not all of that. Anthony Richardson, his issue is he's only 10. He needs at least a year or two to get right. But since they got that coach up there from Philly, that's the coordinator for the Colts, he could probably turn around real quick. So that was a good pick by the Colts. See, the Texans have been throwing smoke screens all day saying, oh, they want Will Anderson. They don't want C.J. Stroud. See, they showed everybody like, yeah, we want Will Anderson. They took C.J. Stroud, came back, boom, took Will Anderson. They would have won the draft if it wasn't for the Philadelphia Eagles, man, pulling off the fleece of all fleeces, dog. These dudes pulled off a fleece. They got Jalen Carter. And they got Nolan Smith. Are you kidding me? That defense is going to be vicious, and they still could get King Henry today. You know? They still could get him today. So I would be on the lookout for that. But all this, why Will Levis fell and everything, he fell because he's overrated. They were hyping him up because he's the typical old white boy they wanted to hype up. He wasn't that. Now I agree. I think he's slightly better than Anthony Richardson, but off of potential, I think he has. I think Richardson has more upside. But Will Levis, I still wouldn't have took him. I told you he's a second round grade. I said that on the Sam D. Shout out to the Sam D. I was on his live, and I said Will Levis is a second or third round at best. Anthony Richardson jumped up there because of his tangibles, because of his measurements. You know, when you do the little combine crap, you know they're gonna let you get whatever. They're gonna hype you up, especially if you test well, because that promotes the combine. But the two best quarterbacks were Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. That's just the facts. CJ, I'm not sold on any of these guys. I think all these QBs are mid, but you got 3 quarterbacks picked in the top 5 who I believe could do some damage. Now, will Will Levis be good if he's in the right situation? Because I've been hearing the Patriots like him. I've been hearing all these teams like him, but why haven't they taken him? Why? Because they saw his tape and they saw he's just a typical old, okay quarterback. He wasn't Andrew Luck. He wasn't no Drew Brees. He wasn't these guys in college that they love to eloquently tell you, oh, we want to compare him to our other white boys. Well, let's compare him. He wasn't better than Joe Burrow. That's a recent guy that came out. He's not better than Justin Herbert. And Justin Herbert still got to show me he could close a game. I don't see how he gets all this hype and he ain't won nothing. But Lamar Jackson, here, Lamar, you're going to take this contract, Negro. There you go, Negro. Now take your butt on and be a good Negro and take that low balling contract. Copped out. Old cop out ass dude. How you cop out like that, dude? But see, that's what it is. These owners got their thumb under these players' neck. They got their foot on these players' neck, and they're not letting up. But Will Levis is overrated. I told you guys he is not a first-round pick. I projected him second or third. I said Anthony Richardson was third or fourth because of his game film, me watching film. But because of his combine, it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. So that's what I'm saying. Will Levis, like I told everybody, is just a typical old white boy agenda they pushing. And y'all can believe it or not, I don't give a damn. I'm going to stick by what I said. Will Levis is not all that. And you're going to have some idiot come up like, man, you know, man, but Will Levis is this. Man, Will Levis did that. Will Levis had a team at Kentucky, and what'd he do? Lose. He lost. After he beat Florida, I think he came back the week later or the week after, and he played horrible. And the reason that he got that high percentage is because he has talent around him. Anthony Richardson, the thing with him was he just needs to work on his decision making. If he gets his decision making down, he good. But Will Levis didn't have good decision making down the stretch when it was time to close the game. You know, that's all I'm saying. But you got people to get mad, want to cuss me out. Shout out to to John Stone. You know, going to the Chargers, I think he'll be a good fit there. Zay Flowers, that was the shock of the hour. But Zay Flowers will fit in that offense that Monk is running. But we still got to see. I got to see what they're going to do with that offense. Because now reports are coming out that DeAndre Hopkins, the Cardinals do not want to shop DeAndre Hopkins. So, you know, that's all I got so far. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you can donate to the page by going to my description box, hitting that link that takes you to my Cashapp, where you could donate whatever your heart's desire. And you guys can super chat when the video is live or premieres. And you guys can also super thanks. When the video's done, you can super thanks. Now, I won't be surprised if Will Levis goes either in this round, today, or the 3rd round. But that's the farthest I think he'll drop. But I think he'll go the 2nd round. But I think the furthest he'll drop is the 3rd round. Like I said, Will Levis is not all that. And I tried to tell people, but they didn't want to listen to me. This is a shout out to the Sam D. Told you, the Sam D. Will Levis is overrated, bro. I watch college ball. I seen him. That other person is just a Will Levis fan. Me, I'm a Lamar Jackson. I'm a fan of the game. But I will call people out on it when they need to be called out. So shout out to Cino for life. Shout out to C-Pen for the win. Shout out to who did it this time. Shout out to Jeff Bone, the Bonehead. Shout out to Scrub Zero. Scrub stay holding it down. You dig? You know, shout out to MDT. You know, shout out to damn, who else am I missing? Oh yeah, shout out to Daryl Clark that be in the chat. Shout out to Daryl Jones, man. Thank you for coming to the live yesterday. Shout out to Detroit T, LB. Shout out to Kraken, AMG. Shout out to P. Shout out to Kazim. Shout out to Davion, aka Big D. LB So Wavy. Trey the Hater. Shout out to him. Shout out to everybody, man. I might have a live stream tonight. We'll see. I might do one tonight, you know, so we can talk about the games and draft. So I'll holler at y'all guys, man. I'm out. Deezy.